guys, Miss Suku here, and welcome to this new segment that I just made up last night called Review Time, where I get to review current events, things, social media stuff, or things in pop culture, where we look back and I get to review them and give you my opinion of what I think is pretty cool right now. You may not have to agree, but it's basically what I've listened to this entire week or seen this entire week that I thought was pretty cool. So let's go! This week I listened to Kesha's new album Rainbow, which was a pretty good album. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big Kesha fan. I've never really listened to her albums. The only song I've actually heard from her was TikTok when it was a big thing. But it was an interesting take to finally listen to Kesha's full album with fresh eyes. She has a different take. She still has that bit of pop charm, but it seems like she was kind of going a bit country with old blues and talking about heartbreak and self-acceptance, which I thought was pretty cool. I really like Let 'Em Talk. I think that was the only thing on the album that sounded like it was made out of pure sugar and how it sounded. I really liked it. And I also like Praying. It was actually one of the only songs that I found quite emotional while listening to it. There are a few other songs I like, but those were the two ones that really stuck out to me. So I would recommend the album. Maybe listen to the singles before going into it, because that's usually how the majority of the album sounds, with Woman and Praying. And if you think that's for you, check it out. If not, go for the next one. Lipa is a new up-and-coming artist that I never really heard of until randomly coming across one of her songs, which was New Rules, which I immediately fell in love with and had to check out the rest of the album. The album is pretty good for someone who only has their first album for now, based on their actual stage name. Still, I would totally recommend it. The few songs that I like off the album will be Blow Your Mind, Moi, Garden, Homesick, New Rules, Bad Together, and Last Dance. Those were the ones that really stuck out to me. But the overall album has a really good feel, so I would totally recommend it. Check out her singles if it works for you. If not, skip it. But I would totally say that you're missing out on something big here. Within this week or last week, I also listened to Control by SZA. I thought it was pretty good. The songs I really liked were Drew Barrymore, which was the first song I listened to her. Everything else was pretty damn good. I don't quite remember a bit of it. I know it was overall with the whole self-doubt and side chick premise, which, I don't know. I mean, I get the idea and appeal of it. It just didn't work for me, but I can understand it. It's a great breakup song. If you're going through a breakup, I would totally recommend this. Check out her singles if it works for you. If not, skip it. But I think there's a lot of potential there. I mean, heck, she even got Kendrick on there. And speaking of good old Kendrick, I know I'm very late to this, but Damn was amazing. I would totally recommend this, even if you're not a huge fan of rap like I am, or even a huge Kendrick Lamar fan like I am. I've never listened to any of his full albums. I've liked a few of his singles, like Swimming Pools and things like that, and I've heard him on good songs, but I've never actually given him the time of day to actually sit down and listen to a full album. When I did, Damn was a perfect leeway for that. I'm totally not kidding. You guys should check this out. One of my favorite songs off this album would have to be DNA, Loyalty, and I liked Humble the first time I heard it, because that was a song that got me to the album, but after a while it kind of lost its charm after being overplayed a lot. But it's still an overall great album, and Humble is still an overall great song. So I would totally recommend Damn, even though I'm very late to this party. Check out the singles if it works for you. If not, skip it. But I'm telling you, you're missing on something here. Looks like we're all out of time for today. Hopefully you like this new segment. It's something I'm trying out. And I'll see you next week or in the next episode or wherever else I decide to make. So, bye guys, and have a great week. And stay cool.